Bro, if you, have some time, what do you say we go get coffee?
Oh, well, I've never been asked by a guy before, and it's Yuito of all people.
Is it that unexpected?
Of course it is. After all, I am the one who killed your father. I've said a lot of things to you and dragged you around, but I thought you'd still have something against me.
I still have mixed feelings about you, and... Right. I can't just forgive what you did.
Yeah, I figured.
But that's why I want to know who you are, and what you're thinking. And it was a nice break going to town with you.
Huh. If that's how it is, how about we do something less boring than just coffee?
Less boring? Hey, where are you taking me?
I could tell you now, but that would spoil the surprise.
You said something less boring, but this place is pretty deserted.
You probably shouldn't believe everything someone like me says. I was lying.
Okay. Why did you bring me here?
Well, you did say you wanted to understand me. I chose this place because I don't think anyone will bother us here. Don't hesitate to ask me whatever you want. You have the right to do so.
Well, I do have something I've been wanting to ask you. You said you wanted to stop Togetsu for your family, right?
Yeah. Everything I've worked for up till now was to stop Togetsu's plans, to protect the existence of my family, of my daughter. For 2,000 years, that's all I lived for. Well, I told you most of that already.
Yeah, I understood that.
What's that?
You already stopped Togetsu. You finally reached your goal. So what's wrong? Why do you still look so unsatisfied?
Oh? That's pretty sharp. You know, you're something, kid. Very innocent. Maybe too innocent.
What? You're not still hiding something, are you?
Well, everything I've told you up till now was definitely true. But if there is something, I guess it's that I'm burned out.
You're burned out? What do you mean?
It's been 2,000 years. My family... I have nothing now. I don't feel anything. I'm totally empty inside. I achieved the only goal I had. Now I'm just remaining in this world with no real meaning. Kind of like a ghost.
I know what it feels like to lose your family. You're the one who murdered my father. You're telling me that the person who killed my family is a burned-out coward?
I'm sorry if it makes you mad, but that's how I feel. So?
No, I don't.
I'll talk to you anytime. You beat the crap out of me in a one-on-one fight. Okay then, that's enough serious talk. Time to head out to town.
Wait, what? That was a quick turnaround. I can't believe you want to go out now.
I told you I'd take you somewhere less boring, didn't I? You need to pay attention.
You just told me not to believe what someone like you said.
All right. Today I'll show you how real men have fun in Suo.
He said fun was escaping reality. But I think he might be enjoying himself just a...
Yuito, are you tired? Are you making sure to use Baki to make you feel better?
Yes. Baki gives...
Yeah, you're really weird. I guess this is what it means.
Well, if Baki makes you...
I think we make a pretty good team.
I guess so.
Yuito, do you have a moment?
You look
Yes, I must conduct this with the utmost... It may be difficult to manage on...
Of course I'll help.
For a while now, I've been... During the investigation, I discovered research data was... I can't go into details.
So you want to infiltrate a
Yes. It should be in the supernatural life
Okay,
Yes, that would be...
I guess fewer people involved.
I'm glad you
I know it's kind of late to bring this up, but shouldn't we be hiding?
I'm fine.
It sprayed something like oil. Don't get it on you.
Here you go!
Keep it up!
Good.
Leave it to me! It's over!
Finish this, Yui!
I can hit it!
How there?
Keep it up!
If your body begins to burn with fire, it'll drain your health, so be careful. The enemy dropped something. Damage to outer shell confirmed. Keep going and break it.
Crush you!
The shell is broken. Give it everything you have.
Lead on!
Be on guard.
It's down. Give it everything you've got.
More! Damn! I can still fight.
That must be its weak spot.
Keep it up.
I guess I'm getting better.
Match me! Don't get burned!
Do you need help? There are more others than I expect. If we take too much time getting there,
I'm glad I came. Why were you looking into the
I apologize if this sounds hard. While I was observing you, I feared that...
Oh,
Yes, I began looking into the research the government did on powers to alleviate my I was hoping I would discover a way to treat...
is that why you asked for...
Yes, since you already know my secret. It was rather selfish for...
Don't worry about it. I'm happy you asked me to help, no matter the reason.
Unfortunately, no.
You don't mean...
Yes, it's data on eradicating psionic hormones from human brains with drugs and completely erasing powers.
Why would they research something like that?
It seems their plan was to use it as a weapon to depower enemy psionics.
And now Seiron is continuing that research.
If it's implemented, it'll be a huge threat to the OSF, since we use our powers as a weapon. And many more people will face discrimination as duds.
We have to stop this research.
Go, Yuito!
Is this the lab researching the stolen...
It should be. What is that?
What's wrong?
It seems Seiron's research has already... This is a plan to disperse the drug indiscriminately. If they use this, they may be able to turn all humans in New Himuka into duds.
What is Seiron thinking? Delete that right now. What's the matter? Delete the data, Luke.
I just Have you ever wondered what the world would be like if there were no powers?
What are you saying?
I've thought about it all. Our society is fixated on the superiority of powers. But if all humans were duds, how much tragedy have you seen that would never have happened if there were no power?
Calm down.
I do.
Then you know that no tragedy will be prevented by a weapon like that. People cause those tragedies, not powers. Taking them away won't solve anything. I know this has been bothering you. I get worried. But that doesn't make it right to take them all away. You're the one that is most fixated on the superiority of power.
I apologize. That was a bad joke.
Huh?
Don't worry. I've deleted all data related to the research, including the backups.
That's a relief.
Let's go back. It's dangerous to teleport with so many...
Yeah. The way he was talking... He must have been really hurting to be tempted by...
Our mission is complete.
I'm glad nothing happened.
I was only teasing you. I'll be honest with you.
What?
It was more jealousy than hatred. We're both duds. I thought that you could never really...
Oh.
You don't need to... We see the world differently because we've You're right. I'm embarrassed to have acted like such a child.
No. I'm glad you told me.
You certainly are honest to a fault. Perhaps I could learn that as well. So, should we run back to the hideout?
What? It's pretty far. You're here, so why don't we teleport?
Stamina is just as important as...
That's not what I meant.
Do you ever get tired of...
The reality...
That's true. I respect you for seeing the...
I'd like to talk with you some more. I hope you feel the same way. Of course. You know a lot of stuff, so it's fun talking to you.
Arashi hasn't mentioned the forced break program to me once since then. I wonder why she wanted to make it in the first place. She also said I was just like someone... I know! I'll call that person up! She isn't going to like this, but if it helps get the issue out... Hey, Arashi. Remember how you told me that I was like Major General Fubuki?
Oh, that? I can't believe you remember that. Yeah,
You told me to rest and relax, but I think those words and the forced break program were meant for him.
that's an interesting idea.
There's a lot of reasons, but whenever I see him, I do think... If that's the case, I think you should be telling all of this to him instead of me.
Even if you're right, that sounds like a pain.
I thought you'd say that. I'm sorry for doing... But I invited Major General Fubuki here.
What?
I received a message from Yuito.
Fubuki? I had no idea you were so nosy, Yuito.
You're the one who started this by trying to force me to rest.
I can't believe you.
Arashi? Yuito?
Sorry, Fubuki, but I don't really have any...
Arashi, come...
I mean, there's a lot of things I could say. However, I know it's wrong to push my own value. I won't criticize or deny the way you live just because we think differently. I suppose I was conceited to think.
I'm surprised to hear you say that.
Really? It's the conclusion I drew from my latest experiment.
Experiment?
Yeah, it was pretty enjoyable. It's all thanks to the wonderful test subject I had. In other words, you just have to follow your gut.
Arashi.
Arashi.
Just don't push yourself too hard. I can't support you if you collapse. Like, physically.
I know. Thank you.
Sorry, maybe I did stick.
That's alright. That was surprisingly cathartic. I've been avoiding that conversation because I thought it was too much of a pain. Seems like I had a lot I kept bottled up inside. I feel a bit better now.
Really? That's
So here's a token of my...
appreciation?
It's the light version of the break program. It starts spinning your vision so you'll...
I'm getting dizzy.
Yes, that was awesome! How's that for relaxing, Yuito?
You're actually pissed, aren't you?
It's tough being the good one.
You're a good one?
Come on, do I look like a good girl? I'm talking about you. Public impression will often hold you back in life. I just thought it must be hard for you.
You're always so nice. Thanks.
You are becoming more reliable every day. Keep this up and you could do my half of the work too.
I don't know about your half, but I'm happy you recognize what I can do.
Yuito, do you have a minute?
What's the matter?
Let's go to Masubi's. I'll tell you everything there.
What was it that you were hiding from me?
I couldn't tell you before. A long time ago. Togetsu ordered me to monitor your mother, Wakana Sumeragi.
My mom?
Yes. Right after she escaped from Togetsu, I spied on her and reported everything to them.
I see. That's why you knew about my child.
I'm sorry for not
No, I'm glad you told me. I'm surprised, but I'm sure you didn't have...
Thank you. I don't know if this can make...
Let's see.
What is it?
Could you tell me more about my mom? We didn't have time to really...
Yes, of course. Where should I start? From that romantic day your parents met?
No, you don't need to go that far. How about from the time I was born?
Let's see. You had to be kept in the hospital for a while, but you were such a cute baby. Your mother was always by your side, watching over you. While you and your brother grew, I think your mother always sensed Togetsu in the shadows. Still, she continued basking you in love, never showing any sign of fear or worry.
Do you think you were watching over us like my mom did?
Huh?
Just... the way you were talking about it made it sound like you kept a...
You're right. I may have gotten a little attached. I mean, I've been watching your family for years. I still wish Wakana could have lived like that forever. However, I couldn't even imagine going against Togetsu at the time.
You don't need to feel responsible for that. You're not like...
Hearing you say that makes me feel like I can forgive...
Well, thank you for telling me stories about my mom.
Yes, anytime you'd like. I have lots I want to share as well, like the first time you walked, or when your diaper...
Hey, we don't need to go over anything like that. Do you have tons of embarrassing stories about me or something?
Just the person I wanted to see. Your lucky color for the day is red, and your lucky direction is south.
Thanks for that.
Eat red food and deploy south, probably. Should I make something for you?
Oh, no thanks. I appreciate the thought.
You can talk to me about anything. Romantic issues? Or dreams you had last night?
Okay. I don't have anything right now, but you can come talk to me anytime you want to.